8 Smart Financial Rules for Young Adults. Did you have a finance class in school? Finance in high school usually isn't taught, right? The basics of personal finance aren't even usually taught in college. Most schools don't teach things about taxes, credits, debits, loans, debts, and everything else when it comes to handling personal finance. There are some places where a finance subject is required or part of their curriculum. That may be the case for some, but for the most part, most of us have never taken a class on it. Because of this, many people don't know how to manage their personal finances, even though it is important that we learn about money at every age to really give us the sufficient knowledge we'll need our whole lives. Welcome to Savvy, where we have lots of practical wisdom to share. Hey, don't forget to hit the like button below, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more advice here on Savvy. Financial education is important for young adults so that they can practice and develop good habits when it comes to handling their money. It's also good because they are usually given an allowance. It's important they know how to spend this wisely. The moment teens have money on their hands, they should know the basics of financing because this will help them to be more responsible. What are some things that you can practice when dealing with money? Today, I'll share with you 8 smart financial rules for young adults. The earlier you learn how to manage your money, the earlier you can start right with handling your finances, which gives you more chances of success financially. Educate yourself. People will tell you this and that, give you advice on how you need to manage your money. But don't just believe everything people say. It's not always that the advice you'll receive is the right advice for you. They may suggest for you to try this or to do that, but it may not work out for you if it did for them. There are many financial classes out there. Do your research and find a class, a book, or a course on money basics and money management and apply yourself to the principles taught. Learn to budget. So you're just starting out and you have an allowance, or you're a working student. What do you do with the money you have now? Budgeting is important. There are 2 rules you need to remember at all times. Live within your means and track what you spend. It may be difficult at first, especially because you're young and you have so much you want to do. But it's important that you learn how to discipline yourself when it comes to money. How can you budget your money? You can calculate your expenses and manage them. Ask yourself if everything you regularly buy is actually necessary, or are there other options you can choose that will help you spend less. Another is taking note of the money coming in and the money coming out. Self-control. Having self-control is necessary, or else you'll end up blowing all your money wherever, and before you know it, you won't have much left. Saving your money is absolutely necessary. Once you've saved enough money, you can finally get a debit card and put all your money in a savings account. Using a debit card instead of a credit card will help you be smart when it comes to money. It's difficult to use a credit card, especially when you're just starting out learning about how you can manage your money. Have an emergency fund. Set aside money for emergencies. You never know what's coming your way, so it's best to think like a Boy Scout and be prepared. Having money set aside for emergencies can help you feel more financially secure and stable because you know that you have the means when you need it. The money you set aside doesn't need to be a huge amount of money, as long as you remember that it would be very helpful for you if you set aside some money to add a little more to the fund on a regular basis. Do you know how to budget your money? What are some things you practice for you to spend your money wisely? Share it with us in the comments below. Save for retirement. Yes, you're young, and retirement is the last thing on your mind because that's just so far away. Yes, it may be long until your retirement, but the goal is to make it last long. Who doesn't want to retire early? Where you can quit your job, have enough money that will last you until the end of your years. Stay in that beach house you bought for your retirement home and do whatever you want to do for the rest of your days. Sounds fun, doesn't it? For you to be able to do this at an earlier age, you're going to need a lot of savings, so you might as well start now. It's important that you learn how to develop your mind into always thinking about the long-term effects of things, rather than just seeing the short-term benefits. This will help you be wiser in spending your money. Do your taxes. Do you know how taxes work? Most teens don't know how to do their taxes because this is simply not taught in school. When you start your first job, you're going to have to compute if what you are earning from that job is enough for you to live by. There are calculators online that can help you know what your salary is after the tax has been applied. These can show you how much you're actually getting and how much tax you'll have to pay. Secure your money. How do you make sure your money is protected? Do you just keep cash laying around everywhere? Or do you put this in a secure bank? Maybe you can even ask someone who studies finances for advice. You can put it into a savings account so it stays secure there. Before investing your money just anywhere, you have to learn about these platforms first. There are some things you can invest in that are riskier than others, which is why you should educate yourself first before putting your money in something. Guard your health. Health insurance, even at a young age, is important. You never really know when you will need it. You could need a doctor's checkup or need a medical exam. And if you're uninsured, these can get pretty expensive. So don't wait until you need it. Get insurance for you to be prepared. That's enough practical wisdom for today. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up below. We will be posting 4 to 5 videos per week. So click the subscribe button and the notification bell to be notified of our new videos weekly. Thanks for tuning in. See you in the next video.